folks, after a bit of hiatus, movie night will return with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. This comes to us from the year 2000, United China Vision Incorporated, and it is PG-13, right about 2 hours long. Two master warriors are faced with their greatest challenge when the treasured Green Destiny sword is stolen. A young aristocrat prepares for an arranged marriage, but soon reveals her superior fighting talents and her deeply romantic past. As each warrior battles for justice, they come face to face with their worst enemy and the inescapable, enduring power of love. Set against 19th century China's breathtaking landscape, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is the action-packed box office smash from acclaimed director Ang Lee and stunning martial arts choreography by Yen Wu-ping, who also choreographed fight scenes for The Matrix. That should give you some idea of the kind of style of choreography that this movie uses. Definitely a throwback to older martial arts films that clearly used a lot of wire work and things like that to create much more of a spectacle. There is plenty of fighting in this movie. A lot of the choreography looks more like a dance between two partners as opposed to actual, fight to the death. In one particular scene, the two combatants very gracefully sort of leap and soar from treetop to treetop, and they exchange sword blows as they're soaring through the air. Some of it does get a little bit grittier. Someone is stabbed in the chest with a sword and blood kind of seeps out. Someone is hit in the head with sort of like a throwing knife, sticks into their forehead, and you see blood like trickle down the blade and drop to the floor. Also, someone is run through with a spear, and blood is much more kind of gushing out, much more intense on that one. There are multiple romantic scenes, mostly a lot of kissing and kind of rolling around with maybe backs or shoulders exposed. There is a scene where a woman steps out from under a waterfall and her clothing is very, very wet, and so you can tell pretty clearly what is underneath. And there's a scene where a man and a woman go swimming together, and again, you just see sort of their bare shoulders up out of the water. Presumably, they're naked under the water. There's also a scene of an apparent suicide where a young woman leaps from a high height into like a mountain gorge. And although we don't see or hear any kind of landing, it's very clear that no one could survive that fall. As always, I'll have a link with some more description for folks to decide if this movie might be right for them and their family. If you want to swing by and you'll be on island, I'll be hitting play at about 7:15 on Saturday night. Feel free, as always, to bring your favorite movie beverages and snacks, a comfy blankie and a pillow to enjoy this over-the-top, soaring through the air superhero without the exaggerated superhero landing martial arts flick.